Definitely. I got nothing going on.
Okay. All right. So here is, let's see. Did Rocha, who do you think said the crazy thing? Rocha or Snyder? Before Voltaire knows. But see what we take of this here. All right. It's only 45 seconds.
Maybe you don't have as many diverse leads. Maybe you don't have the female characters coming back to be a part of your Star Wars, and you adjust it so you're going back to white male leads. I would not be surprised to see that happening. And you all can tell me that I'm putting on my tinfoil hat. I could give a fuck.
There's no way Bob Iger is going to Donald Trump and being like, Donald Trump, our new overlord, let us try to appease you by making the Star Wars leads white again. Like,
making the Star. I will say this, and I got chewed up on this very channel, as I said, there's a noticeable pivot. The men were not erased in the last version of Star Wars, but all the names that are popping up are very popular white males in the industry right now.
Ryan Gosling is being touted for a Star Wars film.
They said Cavill was the rumor now too.
Cavill to play a villain.
Who were some of the other names that came up recently? There's a noticeable pivot. Does that mean women characters are erased? No, but who was some of the other ones? RJ, do you remember? There's some of the other ones that were rumored. They were all white guy actors.
For what was it?
Star Wars projects coming up.
The only one that was reported recently was Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling movie. I did a topic on another one.
I would be down if he played Dash Rendar.
Look, Ryan Gosling looks like a Jedi. What do you want me to tell you?
No. Dash Rendar. Make him a swashbuckler pirate guy. Let's have fun with that.
I gotta look through I've made so many videos I can't remember. I'm trying to think here.
But yeah, I'll be honest with you. Rocha's he's not off because I feel like there's a lot of people bending the knee because they're scared.
Scared of who though, Sean?
The audience is not coming.
Scared of the audience? Scared of the public?
Well, no, you got to think about Disney, think about, the feud with Florida and the park.
Scared of their customers, in other words.
Scared, yeah, maybe.
Okay, well, there you go. Well, you should be scared of your customers. You should be scared of your clients. Yeah, you have to make your clients happy. At the end of the day, these studios, at the end of the day, these studios are vendors. They're vendors. They're selling something. So they got to keep their customers happy. People don't think of
even
it
if you don't agree with your customers.
They are vendors. And if you don't like a certain vendor, you will go to another vendor or you'll stop going to that vendor, even if you don't go to another vendor. So they're vendors.
It's show business. Remember that. It's show business, and they have to maintain the business. And if they have to backpedal, but see, I think they should give the kid who did the motion capture and all for what's the Star Wars thing that the guy who was also in Gotham.
Oh, Cameron Monaghan.
Let him do his character.
Oh yeah. That's another white male.
It's been rumored that they might be doing something.
No, I'm not. What do you want me to say? I support them all as Star Wars. I don't care who is in there, but they have made a pivot back to white male casting.
No. I mean, it's actually rumored that they might be bringing him in to live action. Which I'd be down for.
Dude, I'd be down for that too. I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, he's a redhead. He's still only
the knee? Listen,
he's a minority.
They gave the opportunity for these characters, and whether you think the audience should have responded or not, the money is not there, unfortunately.
Listen,
they gave him fair shot.
Test a movie. I would bring that guy in. I would do all that kind of stuff. But anyway,
well, there you have it then.
Well, they underestimate that, we don't want to speak for women too. Like, women only want to see women in Star Wars. No, they like to see a heroic man too. That's still a thing. I love to see heroic women. Like, I can't, I'm like the Friday Night Tights. I'm like, really? You only want to see men in tights? I'd like to see everybody in tights.
I'd love to see John Boyega as a Jedi, a badass Jedi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if they make, I honestly think the Rey movie is not going to happen the way it is, and that they're just going to, at the point that they finally get it together, they're just going to make 10, 11, and 12, and I would hope that John Boyega Finn has a strong character arc.
Those characters that they developed in the sequel trilogy, all of them were fine.
Yes.
They were just written poorly.
They just need better scripts. That's all.
Correct.
And who here thinks that it's going to be released the right movie with that director? And I'm not shading the director. I just don't think it's going to happen.
No. I think, look, all of it really, the linchpin is Mando versus
Hooters.
or Mando and Grogu. If that movie doesn't perform, oh, dude, it's.
So you're probably just not going to get Star Wars for a while.
Not
So
for
again,
a long time.
Star Wars is dangerously close to apathy. Everybody,
dude, they're already talking about. Galaxy's Edge is suffering too. Like people.
Well, here's the thing. I like the shows, but if you go with what did we have? The Acolyte underperformed what they wanted.
Kenobi.
Skeleton Crew underperformed.
Skeleton
No,
Crew.
I'm not even going as far. People still watch Kenobi enough. But I'm saying
no. People just skip to the one episode and watch the Darth Vader fights. No one cares about anything else with Kenobi.
All right, so the Acolyte, Skeleton Crew, and then the next pro show is Andor season 2, which I'm looking forward to, but I don't think it's going to do good numbers. And then if you get Mandalorian and Grogu and it underperforms, it's going to be a while before you get Star Wars projects.
And the only thing that saves Mandalorian and Grogu because of the time frame is you bring Han, Leia, and Luke in it, and they're all face swapped, and they're in there.
just recast them for God's sake. But yes, you're right. They will face swap them. They'll do that kind of thing.
But why did you want us to watch this, Voltaire? You thought
keep going. It gets better. You cut it off before it gets crazy.
There's no fucking way that's what's happening, John. You're crazy.
Yep. You call me crazy all you want. These are the halls of power, brother. These are billionaires. It's a whole different ball.
Oh, wow. John Rocha thinks that Iger's bending the knee to Trump. It's saying
that's his point. Yeah.
Make Star Wars white
great
again. No, white again. White male again. Really? I don't think he's being serious. You think he's being serious here?
I do. Remember,
he looks
Rocha's
dead serious.
made comments like this before.
But he's not out of the realm of like possibility. I mean, look at what's happened in the last 2 weeks.
I don't even think he has anything to do with. I don't think the current president has anything to do with it. I think honestly, stockholders and people that invest in these movies are like, enough of this. Come on, just give us a good character. Not that the other characters were bad. Just do something here. Get a big name actor.
Kathleen Kennedy's contract is up this year. And what happens next will be
there is a reason. I've been following this quite closely, and I've taken L's on Kathy. I underestimated Kathy when I started making those videos. I really did. I got a big L on Kathy. Yes, she is extremely connected. She deserved every opportunity for this shot. I just think she failed. I think she whiffed on the shot though. But there is something to be said that there's not like the typical. We extended her three years. And you have a celebration coming up, and then you have Mandalorian Grogu. And if that doesn't perform, I think they are going to look for someone else. I always said, even when I said fired, I did that for clickbait. I admit I use clickbait because you don't get fired unless you get caught with your pants down in Hollywood. They don't say that in the trades. You're fired. They say, oh, they had another opportunity. I thought she was going to move up to Disney president after Iger. I thought they were going to put her there.
Well, she can't. She can't truly run a studio. Obviously,
well, no, I mean, this was before she failed even harder. This is where that's what I initially
72. She'll be 73.
This was years ago. I made this prediction when
Bob
Iger left the first time. Yeah.
No, I agree. I think she will retire when her contract's up at the end of the year.
Do you really? If she's
absolutely
ready, she'll retire.
No. Well, when they gave her the contract extension last time, the extra 3 years, it was her choice then. Now, I think who wants to keep dealing with this stuff at 72, 73, 74? No, I mean,
there you go.
Well, let's see what else he has to say here.
Give it to John
Donald
Favreau.
Trump gives a fuck who the fuck is starring in Star Wars movies?
100%.
He's right. He's absolutely right.
No, can you imagine if Trump said something about Star Wars and Kathy? Oh my God, it would get so bad. Can someone tweet at Trump? No, don't do that because people get mad at me. Because I'm not a fan of Donald Trump either. But if someone asked him about Star Wars and Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm, oh my God. Man,
well, he would just attack Bob Iger. because of what happened in
Bob
Florida
Iger?
and all the diversity and all. Dude,
Yeah.
that's what he's been going on, blaming an aircraft collision on DEI or whatever.
I don't think he cares about I haven't seen him talk about Star Wars at all. He cares more about McDonald's than Star Wars.
I don't think
McDonald's
he knows
and
what
money.
Star Wars is, but I think you're right. If he'd go after Bob Iger.
He would go after Iger. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This but Rocha is dead. I thought it was.
Look at his face. Does he look like he's joking?
No, he is not joking. He is not joking.
I like Rocha. I like him a lot. I think on this one he's I like how Snyder's pushing back on it. He thinks it's hilarious.
I think he gives a fuck about everything now. Maybe you don't have as many diverse leads. Maybe you don't have the female characters coming back to be a part of your Star Wars, and you adjust it so you're going back to white male leads.
Oh my God. I'm just thinking about why isn't speaking of geeks and gooners, which is probably accurate, Bruce, why hasn't the typical usual suspects picked this up here that making videos, Trump makes Star Wars great again? Oh my God, I can just see the videos responding to Rocha. Rocha, you are completely setting this up for some other anti-SJW
he might be getting, looking for the clickbait too.
Okay, all right. Oh my God.
He's made comments like this before, though.
RJ's staying silent. He's not saying it. He's like, I'm skipping this one out.
Yeah, I'm also tired. So I was like, it's 1 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, you're
So
working, man.
I
You're not
gotta
staying
go.
for the voicemails?
No, I got to go.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
All right,
Rocha.